These things I want to tell you people, some of it happened in the night, and I was like, you know what, better, I think you should just put out the eviction video first, then come in the morning and download the things that happened. Okay, I know that you people are not happy that you're not seeing my face, but don't worry, you will see my face in the night or maybe tomorrow morning. But this particular gist could not wait. Okay, fine, we don't agree say Katrina and Lilo don't come out for the house, but what happened immediately after Lilo left the house? Baba Eric, that guy, I don't just understand that guy's vibe at all. In fact, I felt like he was the one that was going to leave. For some reason, he was the one I felt was going to leave. But this girl, they evict am yesterday. Under how many minutes when they don dey cook indomie for kitchen, Baba don go kitchen say, oh yeah, people should give me my own. In fact, people should put Lilo's own for me. If you see the way he was eating hot indomie from the pot, you will be like, Baba, shebi your babe just come up for house. Aren't you supposed to at least feel bad that your babe left the house? At least when Esther come up for house last year, una see as fraud take cry. I'm not saying Eric should cry like that, but at least Baba suppose even act like say the thing pain am. Before you come for me, I know that people have different ways of expressing pain, but I don't think say chopping hot food follow for that matter. No, Eric, I don't just understand the guy. I don't just understand that. And I'm looking forward to the next lady that he's going to go on body to, or the next lady that is going to start, train herself at him, because it be like say all these female housemates, they have a talent of just, gumming body to a guy that is hot and all of that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Now moving on, guys. Laycon. Laycon. Oh, Baba just dey shoot his shot yesterday. For the better part of yesterday evening, Laycon and Erica were together. In fact, when he was expressing his feelings to her and all of that, Neo came to sit down there with them. He wanted to hear what they were saying. And Laycon was like, sit down now, no problem now, sit down, no problem. As Neo sat down, Baba changed topic, started talking about something else. I was like, Laycon, this is not what you were talking about. And then after a while, he continued what he was saying. And mainly Neo now realized that, he was actually expressing his feelings to Erica. He decided to leave. Now, when Neo was leaving, Laycon actually said something very nice to Erica that got her smiling, and she was like, wow. Neo now said, wow, be waiting be wow. Like say, no. Tete, now this boy don't get feelings for you. I said, Neo, what is your own? Can you leave already? Part of the things Laycon said to Erica last night included, I like you, I fancy you, I enjoy your company. I want you to know that any moment I spend with you, whether you shouting at me or you forcing me to do facials, I want you to know that I cherish it. You are very beautiful. And then Erica was like, oh, since when? I'm like, auntie, that is not the question. That is not the question. All this niceness, when they nice to you, since you feel saying not just your friend, Abi. You feel saying not just your friend. Baba don't tell you now, say he likes you, he has always been attracted to you and all of that. And the next question this Erica girl was asking him was, how do you feel being vulnerable? Sister, how does him expressing himself make him vulnerable? And even though he was telling her all these things, he kept on hammering on the fact that he's not telling her to make any decisions, he's not telling her to choose or to do anything, because of course you guys know that Kiddwaya is still in the picture. And she was like, yes, I know, but the thing with me and Kiddwaya is, we know it is just fun and it is purely physical. He's attracted to me physically, I'm attracted to him physically. I didn't even come into this biggest house to be liking anybody, and now I'm getting really close to two guys. And Laycon is like, see, I'm just telling you because I would regret it if I don't tell you, but I'm not saying you should choose me or do anything about it. I just felt like it is very important for me to say it to you. I mean, for me it was really sweet. And again, the only thing that could come to my mind was Bright. I'm like, wait, I hope Laycon is not just trying to do the assignments his lecturer gave to him, because Bright, I don't understand the lecturing when they lecture all the housemates. I don't just understand, but I felt like it was really good for him to let it out, because even when Laycon was having his diary session yesterday, he mentioned to Biggie that there's some things that have been distracting him, there's some things that he feels like he would have done differently. That was when Biggie asked him if he had any regrets and all of that. So I feel like he's trying to just set all those things right. I feel like he's just trying to make sure he does everything on his mind before he gets evicted, because again, in Biggie's house, nothing is really sure. You don't know until Biggie says that is what's going to be, okay? But waiting they baffle me and everybody, especially for Twitter, is the fact that Erica knows In fact, she always says it, that Kiddwaya is a playboy. You know these things. But guys, guess what happened after Erica had a conversation with Laycon? That's where I'm getting to. In fact, that is the interesting part of this video. Guess what happened? In fact, let me even take it back a bit here. While she was still talking with Laycon and everything, Kiddwaya was there marking his territory. Baba brought smoothie for her. You know, she said, oh, I don't really like smoothie. Ngwa, she tasted the smoothie. Like, oh, I like it. I think I'll like it frozen. I like my smoothie frozen. It's okay. Should I go and put it for you in the freezer? She said yes. Baba left them or went, put the thing inside freezer. Little did we know that Kiddwaya had a plan for the night. Ngwa, before the night, Kwano, him and Erica, they spent some time on the lounge chair. They covered themselves with the duvet and they were talking. Now, Erica was asking Kid, what do you like about me? And Kid is like, I like your complexion. I like the way you dress. I like how ambitious you are. Do you like guys that have beards? Do you like guys that do this one? In fact, even after one question that threw her off balance, he asked her, do you like small guys? And me, say, when I heard that question, me maybe say my mind all dirty finish. I said, what do you mean by do you like small guys? And that's exactly the reaction we got from Erica. And Erica is like, why do you have to always talk to me about, you know, sexually inclined things? And I'm like, no, you're the one that has a dirty mind. I just asked you if you like small guys. Please, somebody should explain to me in the comment section what comes to your mind when somebody asks you, do you like small guys or do you like big guys? There's only one thing that will come to the mind though. I don't know what people are talking about. There is only one thing that will come to the mind. Now, Kiddwaya was trying to explain that, oh no, that is not even what he meant. That it is after he got the reaction from her, his mind not even went there. That she is the one that is always starting all these kind of things. And you know, while they were talking there, he started kissing her toes. And she's like, stop. At a point, he started tickling her toes. More Kiddwaya is the baba with the magic fingers, okay? Baba with the magic fingers. So I felt like, okay, oh, that was the height they were going to do. Now after, they'll just be touching leg, they'll just be touching face. Next thing, they started kissing. The kiss carry weight this time around. He carry weight like that last time. So they kiss, they mealonu. I say, now wow. And this time around, it wasn't just the fact that he was kissing her. Baba was just squeezing her, grabbing her. In fact, at one point, he grabbed her butt because her clothes was even up. I'm not saying they were doing anything on that chair, but the guy was really intense with his hands. When they say a man has gifted hands, just think of Kiddwaya because this guy's hands are gifted. Now, after this point in my mind, I'm like, okay, that is all they are going to do now. Highest thing, Erica not go agree make anything happen. But lo and behold, these two people decided to shock me. I was like, wait, what exactly is going on? What is going on under that duvet? Because obviously, Erica and Kiddwaya were on the same bed, covered with the duvet. Next thing, now movement. So I don't say anytime movement start like this, my eye no dey gree stay one place. Erica just dey give us different types of soundtrack. When you are not Medi, even you say if you give soundtrack past Medi, you need to calm down. There are levels to these things, okay? You need to now it got to a point, she even mentioned Kiddwaya's name in her soft moan. I say, this is a finger licking night. This is a finger-licking night. Kiddwaya with the magic hand. This is when they say, do not bite the fingers that help you. This is the case. Do not bite the finger that help you. That this same boy when you say, it's a player. They play you under the duvet. He is playing you under the duvet. And the funny thing about this whole situation is the fact that it was the same night Laycon expressed his feelings to Erica. This same night that Kiddwaya say he go dey very appropriate to just take her to the next level. And he did that. But guys, wait, do you think Ozo was really sleeping? I beg, Baba no dey sleep. Maybe just come dey whine me for here. How can you be sleeping like that? I'm sure he just closed his eye. He didn't want to move because he knew that something was going on between Erica and Kiddwaya. He wasn't. In fact, if he tell me say they sleep, I know say na lie. Ozo, you heard the soundtrack. You heard this. But guys, let me know. Do you guys prefer Erica with Kiddwaya or do you prefer Erica with Laycon? Because yesterday she was trying to analyze it. Oh, I like to be with Laycon because, you know, he gives me everything mental. You know, he's more this, he's that and that. But for me and Kiddwaya, it is just a joke. I'm like, nah, wow. Jokingly, Baba don't throw you under the duvet. Jokingly, Baba don't use the hand serenade the thing when they under your leg. You don't touch all the things when they're under your leg. So you can't turn yourself to Medi. Yes. But the one where they pay me this morning, be say, okay, fine, you don't touch this girl. She don't confuse. Next thing, Kayode caught you looking at Nengi's Nash. You then look Nengi Nash. The one where you touch for night never do you. Guys, if you see the way he was staring at the girl when she was trying to wear her hairnet, and she was trying to pack her hair, she was still in her nightwear. Kiddwaya, so they look at, you know, when they look something, say, you, this thing, I go still catch you. I go still catch you. That was the kind of look he was giving to Nengi's nyash. And the girl don't even know, because she just did there, they do her own thing, Baba, they observe, they wear things. In a way, whether this one when in touch for night, don't do am. I be whether make him take another step to touch the one when they in front just now. Will they look you, Mr. Finger Licking? Will they look you? Anyways, guys, before I end this, let's talk about Nengi's basketballs with Lucy. Even though we did not really watch what happened between Nengi and Lucy, but then we got to find out that Lucy told Nengi that she has nothing to offer except her fine body and all of that. And I know that earlier yesterday as well, Nengi was having the same conversation with Neil, and she was like, the one way off me now when she say I have nothing to offer. It be like say she don't look me well. It be like say she don't look me. Make she look me well, oh. This one, that one. I say now, wow, this one is a very serious something, oh. Now, yesterday night, yeah, Nengi decided to have a conversation with Prince about the whole thing. And I told you guys in one of my videos that she was upset after Biggie told her that she was whispering and all of that. She was telling Prince that Prince is no more her friend, that he did not come to stand by her and all of that. That was the same thing she was doing last night again. She was like, you heard that me and Lucy, we had issues in the room. You did not even bother to come and show your face. And the guys like, see, I did not even know what was going on because I wasn't even in the room. I was in the lounge, and she was like, I could swear that I saw you pass the room. Even if didn't you hear our voice? She don't a verse say the boy no come meet him. And at some point, yeah, Prince was now asking her that, why did you go and have a conversation with Ozo in the shower? Clearly, you knew that Ozo was in the shower. Couldn't he have waited? And she was like, no, we got to the shower at the same time. He said, no, Ozo got there before you. I don't really know the conversation that he's talking about. But then what Nengi told him was that, see, I don't even owe you any explanation. I don't owe you any loyalty because you yourself, you are not loyal to me. And Prince is like, you say I'm not loyal? You say I'm not loyal? He said, yes, you're not loyal to me. This one down, I say now, wow. As they were now talking, guess what Auntie Nengi said? She repeated the same thing that our very famous Chacha repeated during the show. In her words, what I have achieved at 22, these ones cannot even dream of achieving it. I say, wait, has she pulled up the Tacha card already? Because these are Tacha's words, okay? These are Tacha's words. I don't care what anybody else has to say. Now Tacha first talk up. So now when you talk it be like say, now Tacha card you want to play. Because since everybody, they say, oh, she's trying to play the Kimopra card, you know, being all manipulative and all of that. Kimopra was somehow in the house. And this one, she first started off as, oh, I'm just myself. I'm just trying to be humble. I'm just trying to be this. But I don't really understand what is going on anymore. Because even when she was having a diary session yesterday with Biggie, she was like, Biggie, see, all these things that are happening in this house, of people saying this about me, people saying this about my body, people saying this, now me bring them upon myself. I was the one that brought it on myself. Because if I had come into this house to show off, if I had come into this house to show off my body and say, yes, I know I'm a fine girl, and then I rub it in their faces, maybe they will not open their mouth to talk to me like this. I say, this week where we want to enter, so I be this week where we just enter, so it is going to be a hot week because everybody is ready to just give it back as they get it. You know, once you bring a bash, you get a goes. And I'm really looking forward to it, okay? I am looking forward to it. Guys, let me know what you think about this statement Nengi made. Do you think that was her just being upset? Because, guys, she was really upset, okay? She was actually really upset. But do you think that's her just being upset? Or do you think that was her just trying to play the Tasha card mixed with a little bit of Kimopra's card? Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section, okay? Obviously, we're going to have a talk in the night. That's why people are going to see my face, because they are going to have the head of house challenge today, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys that gist, okay? Thank you guys so much for listening to my voice. I know so now the verse will not see my face, but don't worry, we'll go see for night, okay? All right, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.